other news, this is just a follow-up on a story I very briefly touched upon. This story seems to be a big mess. Tectone has made a large tweet concerning the essay allegations from his former ex-girlfriend, Pink. And he says, for nearly half a year, Pink has been subtweeting about me, spreading accusations that are completely untrue. I tried to handle this via the legal system, but Pink knows the loopholes in defamation cases, and she avoids using my name so she can claim plausible deniability. Her strategy has been to post vague comments about me, hoping others would connect the dots and stir things up, all to damage my reputation without taking any responsibility. Let me be clear, false accusations of R-word or sexual assault are not just harmful, they're reprehensible. There are serious matters, and making false claims is beyond unforgivable. Every single accusation Pink has made against me is false. There are no police reports, no legal action, because there's nothing to stand on. Her behavior stems from resentment because I moved on from our relationship faster than she wanted. Now I want to address some specific claims. Consensual interactions. Every intimate moment we shared was entirely consensual. There was never a time when you didn't fully engage or want to participate. I have messages to back this up, but out of respect for your privacy and because of their graphic nature, I won't share them unless absolutely necessary. I remember something else too just now. I think somebody that lived with them replied under his comment, under this post, and they like vouched for him. As Tectone's little roommate who was there from beginning to the end of y'all's relationship, who saw everything, I never witnessed anything abusive or even close to that. Techie was nothing but the best for her. We all slept and lived on the same floor. The walls were very thin to the point where I could hear voice raised very easily. Never heard that. I was even asked to keep quiet myself at times since I get loud gaming. I never heard anything abusive. Pink and Techie only spoke highly of each other, and we often hung out and had good convos and good time. Pink herself would invite me out to stuff at times with them. Pink and I were supposed to be friends in my eyes, but as I've heard from many people, she talks shit behind my back to my other friends. So to me, that proves she was kind of a person who needs an enemy in some regards to go on in life. She was always talking about Frame, another past ex. So she just talks about a bunch of people, past ex or other people she deemed annoying. She would always find a reason to be miserable, even if there's no reason to be. A rather serious moment happened as well where Pink went to the mental hospital. This was near the time her and Techie broke up. I stayed downstairs for around 45 to 15 minutes, making sure she was okay. I have experience with friends in a decline of mental state. Because I value her, I wanted to make sure she was safe. Even though I myself was afraid. She went to mental hospital for a while and I only saw her one more time after that. I noticed her mental state after their breakup, and that night specifically declined drastically. The accusations about R-word and SA are untrue in all regards. She's just a bitter ex who wants to make Techie hurt for things he never did. There were 2 nights in a row where I drove Techie to the hospital for severe panic attacks because of all of this. This is the worst accusation a man in his career field can receive. She does this on purpose and needs help desperately. The countless amount of times I've seen Tectone put Mick's mental ahead of his own need is crazy, and for her to repay him like this is inhumane. Interesting. I hadn't read those until now. Let's look at the clips, I guess.
The reason why I don't want to present any proof or evidence against false claims, well, first of all, it's very hard to prove a negative. It's very hard to prove something didn't happen. But it is very easy to prove something did happen, right?
Wait, is it?
The burden of proof lies in the accuser, not the accused. And if me, the accused, gives in to what people are saying, provide proof that you didn't do it. Okay, chat. Prove that you didn't sneeze 10 seconds ago. Prove it. The problem is that if I do this, then every other victim, every other person who's been accused coming after me might face negative repercussions by them saying, well, Tectone provided proof of something that he didn't do. And once again, I absolutely could. I absolutely could. But Pink, I would like you to show me your proof of these horrendous things I did. And I have a feeling you will not show any of it. The fact that you were trying to paint me as a sexual assaulter and a rapist is fucking insane. It's absolutely fucking insane.
I guess he's right that the burden of proof lies within the accuser, but I've also heard that it's very difficult to prove essay and grape cases. So we're kind of at an impasse here. But I think what convinces me more, and it's not like it's not something very tangible, but it's more so how precise and like confident he is in his response. That's just like, it's literally just a vibe check, I guess. Like, it's a vibe I'm getting, right? It's nothing very conclusive, but he's kind of tackling it head on, which I guess is convincing me to lean a little bit more with him. But again, like, I am not totally in the loop with everything that's going on with these two, and so, you know, I'm just gonna, I don't have like a strong opinion about this at all. I think I just rather wait and see what else comes out of it before I make up my mind. So I'm just gonna show you guys all, you know, the clips and the tweets and the back and forths, and you guys can let me know what you think of it in the comments or in the chat, you know? To be fair, you have to be confident in your response or people will jump on you. Exactly. It's hard to know, okay? It's very hard. It's like a he says, she says thing. I feel like this case should be in court though. Say this and that won't gonna anything for you, but that's just me. Well, if he says she's not saying his name, then he can't sue her for defamation. But she would need to sue him for SA. But she's not bringing this to court. Why isn't she bringing this to court? I guess that's the question. A lawsuit has to be more likely than not, while a crime has to be beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay. Yeah, I prefer an actual court rather than a lynch mob. Absolutely. Talking about actual court, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like live stream fails drama. I like the live stream fails drama a lot. I don't talk about them on stream a lot because, well, you guys are VTuber fans. But Miskiff just recently, I mean, he got accused of covering an essay allegation, I think 2 years ago, and he's just released like a video about it recently, saying that he went to court, the allegations got dismissed, and the judge ruled in favor of him, and now the opposing party has to pay for all of his lawyer fees. So he actually won that court case. Okay, this is the other clip. He talks about Emiru's community. Tectone calls out Emiru's community after Chatter asked if he would ever go back to the Steak and Eggs podcast. The Steak and Egg podcast, he was on that podcast with Asmongold and Emiru, so I'm confused. I didn't even know he left, not gonna lie.
Be open to coming on Steak and Eggs for a one-time appearance. But other than that, unless Asmon and Emmy really convince me, I really just have no interest in going back into OTK. I have no interest in going back to Steak and Eggs. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. I don't. I don't.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Why though?
Oh?
Guys, because it's really hard to be friends with Emiru publicly. Okay, it just is. It attracts these weird motherfuckers that are obsessed with me, and I just don't want to fucking deal with it. All right?
Damn.
That's fucking it. They're just fucking weird. Okay, it's bad.
What kind of weird? Spill the tea. Like sips? Like parasocial? Like what is it?
It's bad.
Dropped a bomb, said it's bad, and then left. Damn. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.